Hello, hello! I'm Chris Solo, and welcome to the next chapter of the Realms of Ukodor, where I've gathered my friends to play some Dungeons and Dragons. But before we get started, let's go ahead and dive into our announcements. We are new to Mixer, and as you can see, we're getting really close to our follower goal of 2,000. We're currently at 1,301. Oh, speaking of that, I'm gonna go ahead and start a giveaway right now because 1,300 was gonna be my giveaway. So let's just start this thing off right.
Woohoo!
So, all right. So go ahead, enter exclamation point raffle to enter in that giveaway, and we will go ahead and start this episode off right. So,
Wasn't 1301 a thing for some reason?
I feel like it was a movie. Wasn't it a movie? I don't remember. So, the only way to support the channel right now is through our Patreon or Tipstream. You can view the Tipstream menu in the About section of the Ukodor Mixer channel, and that allows you to give potions, inspiration die, spell slots, and such to the players throughout this game. Also, you can check out Patreon. We have the normal three tiers, $5, $10, and $20 tiers for any subscription services. With each of those tiers, you get 2 potions and 2 inspiration die. The amount of that varies depending on which pledge you pick, and those are able to be given to any of these players every session. So you get 4 sessions every month that you're able to give the players something from your subscription. We also have higher tier subscriptions for other items like creating NPCs, cities, towns, and such. So go ahead and check those out as well. Big shout out to our longtime sponsors, Griffin Co. Everything that you see that is 3D printed today, and any other channel, any other show that you see, was provided by them. So go ahead and check out their shop. You can use the promo code Ukodor and get discounts on their items. Another big shout out to Master Monk Game. Master Monk Gaming. All of our dice towers, dice systems, dice trays are all provided by Master Monk. So go ahead and check them out as well. We are partnered with Nerdsmith, so make sure to check out Nerdsmith. They are a group of other content creators, tabletop influencers, artists, and designers. So go ahead and check them out. They have their own menu of different shows throughout the week, so check them out and support them. Speaking of Discord, go ahead and join our Discord if you want to chat with any of the cast or fans of either of the shows. And I do say either of the shows because we do have a new show starting November 11th on Mondays at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. So that show is Origins of Ukodor, which is essentially the same world, just 2,400 years earlier from our show today.
And nothing will be the same.
And nothing will be the Also, big shout out to our very new sponsors, Thrill Studios. I have a bunch of minis that I am using during this show right now, provided by them. They have a large selection of painted and unpainted miniatures for tabletop and role-playing board games. You can use the promo code Ukodor for 10% off of your purchase. So go ahead and check them out. Really cool things I can't even share with you right now, but some of the miniatures that you will see tonight, and we'll let you know when, are provided from them. Another big shout out to our friends over at the Castle Foundry. They're very close to hitting their goal with 14 days left. If you're into the modular castle systems, go ahead and check them out. Just realize that it's just Thrill Blue. I forgot to give him the command. But with all that said, I think that's it for the announcements. So let's get ready for the next chapter of the Realms of
Ukodor.
Welcome to the Realms of Ukodor.
And welcome back. So, last we left, the party continued to search for Barakabu in this endless tower. Denahi had a really great idea of trying to use one of her paper birds to follow and find where Barakabu was. They were hot on the trail of this bird, and they finally found it lying on the ground, and the tip of its beak was bent in, hinting that it tried to go through the wall, and it was unable to. After some investigation and accidentally almost bumping into one of the switches, they were able to reveal the switch, open the door, and it revealed again another endless corridor. They continued to walk down that corridor, and eventually it opened up to a much larger room. After a quick investigation, the party was able to discern that Barakabu, or what seemed to be Barakabu, was floating horizontal above some sort of altar several hundred feet away. The party started to sneak closer. Jadobi was able to light up the room accidentally by lighting one of the sconces on the pillars, which caused a chain reaction, and all of them lit up at the same time. After a failed fireball, the party was able to work their way around the magic and the defense mechanisms that this necromancer was using to protect himself while he was casting this ritual spell on Barakabu. With a big loud flash of fire and smoke, Barakabu's body vanished, and once the fire subsided, it revealed a pit fiend. The party continued to fight the necromancer and the pit fiend, and eventually were able to defeat both creatures. And as the pit fiend fell, it revealed that the pit fiend was actually Barakabu, who had fallen lifeless. After several attempts to try to bring him back, to no avail. But eventually, after a short amount of time, they saw the breath come back to him. He was still knocked out unconscious, but he was alive. Jadobi was able to loot the body, finding another very large green gem.
Wait, you looted my body?
No, the
I'm
necromancer.
not sorry about it. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
okay.
The
I'm not
necromancer.
sorry.
He looted the necromancer's body, found a very large green gem, took it with them, and they began to find their way out of the tower. And that's where we pick up.
Am I conscious?
You are unconscious right now. Please make a
Oh.
Constitution save.
You're over Torque's shoulder.
Is it a spell-based con save
No.
or just a con save?
Just a
Okay,
normal con save.
whatever. It's an 8.
You are still sleeping.
You are still sleeping.
All right, how you guys
You
feeling?
know, technically monks have got. Never mind.
Okay. Torque, Denahi, how are you guys feeling?
Feel
Fine if
alright.
we could just get out of here.
All right, I'm ready whenever you are. And we start moving forward. Me and the boys and everyone.
Where did you put the gem when you picked it up?
Me.
You guys just weekend at Bernie's-ing me?
Pretty much.
I just have you over my shoulder.
Yeah. I'm more than likely just as we're walking, I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Looking it over.
Please make a wisdom save for me.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
Can Torque and Denahi, you guys make perception checks for me?
10.
10.
Woohoo! 23.
23. Okay.
All right, that is going to be wisdom.
Sure,
save.
are more perceptive than I.
22.
Only this time.
What was that?
22.
22. Okay. So as you're looking at this gem, the gem is green, and like a bright, vibrant green, almost like the color of our logo. It's almost like the neon green type. It was pulsating when the necromancer had it at the edge of the staff, and it was kind of spewing out like this green mist from it, and it had this like dark essence, this very necrotic, this very evil essence to it. The longer that you continue to walk with this gem, the color starts to subside. It starts to get a little fainter. The mist starts to dissipate, and you're able to continue. Just kind of glancing at it, you're looking at this relatively large gem, and you just feel somewhat connected to it, but you're not quite sure why.
So as the green fades away, what is the color now?
It's still green. It's still very, very light, faint green. But what happens over time? Can everyone make a perception check?
Mm-hmm. 5.
23.
Oh, can
You're not even conscious.
Can you make a con save, please? Now that the 23 is wasted.
17.
19.
Okay.
All of us?
No, just
6.
Rockaboo. He's still out. So Jadobi, as you all continue, this corridor seems endless. You don't see an end in sight with this hallway. It seems like it's cursed or something to that nature. But as you continue to walk and you continue to see what's going on with this gem, the gem on the inside of it, you see this white haze, this mist inside of the gem, and it starts to grow, and it starts to grow, and eventually it almost inverts in color, where the green is now the mist on the inside and the white is on the outside. White is like a full moon kind of white. And the second that happens, please make a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Huh. With disadvantage. Oh snap. All right.
This sounds like you're screwed, buddy.
Oh fuck, buddy. Ooh.
Pretty heavily.
Okay. So for the lower one, 18 total for the low one.
18. So as the colors invert, you watch as the white light, the radiant light. Denahi, you're kind of looking off in the distance. Maybe you're checking out some of the sconces and such, or you're very distracted at the moment. But Torque, you do see this bright light kind of emanate from the gem that Jadobi is holding. But before you're even able to get out a word or like what is that, you watch as the gem almost looks like it explodes, but it breaks apart into maybe 1,000 pieces. And Jadobi, you're really only the one who sees this, but you see the gem explode into what looks to be 1,000 small little particles of pieces, and you watch as the gem starts to swirl and swirl, and then you feel your body kind of
guys
stiffen up, your mouth opens wide, your eyes turn white, and it emanates as these 1,000 stones fly into your mouth, and you consume this gem. And the second it does, please make another wisdom save.
Chris.
What's happening to him?
What? What's going on? Jadobi?
25.
25. So you do not fall unconscious, but you watch as Jadobi's body is stiff. You see this beam of white light energy shooting out of his face, and you see him kind of stiffen up, and you watch the gem of Aros on his forearm starts to glow and emanate this white-green color, and the gem on his chest a very similar color. It seems like the two gems are almost synced somehow now. And 3-4 minutes go by, and the color of Jadobi's skin comes back. The light stops emanating from his face, and you have full control over your body. Barakabu, please make a Constitution save.
What just happened?
What was that?
Do I definitely know what this is now?
You can do an intelligence check. Maybe medicine check.
Natural 20! First one of the night!
Hey.
As the
Pause for Foghorn. Oh, I don't have it on my new phone.
Nice. Good job. It's okay.
Okay, sorry.
So, you have an idea of what just happened. It's a very similar feeling that you had when Torque found the Earth Gems. It was part of this quest that you were on, the path of the Tarve that you have been on this time. But this is the first gem that you've actually synced with. And you do look at Aros, and you look at the gem on your chest, and they do look much more vibrant than they were before. And you do feel a little more wise and a little stronger than you did 5 minutes ago.
You guys, I think we just found another power gem.
What are we supposed to do with it? You ate it.
You've consumed it?
I don't know.
Must be part of you now. That would make sense. Both of your gems are glowing.
That was
Same
weird. I freaking ate it.
Well, there's that one time you did eat that human.
Let's not talk about that. That's in the past. That was another day and time.
Can you make a strength save for me, Jadobi?
Yeah.
Another creature entirely.
Ooh. All right, strength save. +4. 14. Can you believe it?
As Jadobi is sitting and having this conversation with you, you watch as, almost in an instant, you watch as his eyes turn white, all white, like everything just turns white. It flashes with this little beam of light, and you watch as Jadobi turns into a giant ape. Like, literally mid-sentence, he just changes his shape.
Can I fit in the hallway?
You're still in the very large room. So you're
Okay,
still,
okay.
Is there such a thing as a wild druid?
if not, I'm gonna make one.
You
He
mean
just can't
a
control his
wild
transformations.
druid?
Can you make another con save, Rockaboo?
Randomly turns into things against his control. 6. Why? What is up with this?
What is going on with him?
Rockaboo's just sleeping.
I'm gonna try to change back into my form.
Yeah, you change back.
You do that, Gary.
I didn't. What? I didn't do that. I don't think I did that. I'm gonna think about a camel.
Have you ever seen a camel?
I'm sure I have.
He just turns into his idea of a camel.
5 humps. I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna think about. I don't know. What even gonna think about? that weird rhino that we saw outside the ziggurat.
Yeah, fuck it. Turn into it. Go.
Can Denahi and Torque make dexterity saves, please?
Oh, oops.
Oops.
Oh, fuck.
Dex save. No problem.
9.
9.
18.
18. You're able to save yourself, Torque, but Barakaboo's body kind of flies off of you, lands on the ground. Denahi, you get knocked prone as Jadobi turns into not quite as big of a rhino creature as the one that you saw, but it is a very large creature. Barakaboo, as this happens and you hit the ground, it startles you awake.
I scramble to his side.
I attack.
What are you attacking?
Anything. I'm confused. I woke up. I
Sure.
probably was in danger when I got knocked out.
Boo!
Yeah, you can roll for
You're
attack.
okay.
Oh, shit. Natural 20.
Well,
Okay.
It's okay. It's just, I'll just hit once.
Just
Before I realize
making
what's
Very
sure
going
hard.
You're not a bad guy.
Ah,
what
7
is happening?
times 2 is 14.
14 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
Oh, go. Sorry.
What are you doing, Boo?
Heal. Ha ha ha. For 11 points.
There you go. You get knocked for 14, and now you're up by 11, so you're only down 3. That's nice. I like it.
So I still have to heal from before.
Oh, did you guys take a long rest? I thought you
We
took a
did.
rest.
No,
Yeah.
we took a
did.
short rest.
No, we took a long rest.
When did we take a long rest?
Took a short one, I thought.
After we took.
Oh,
We
that's
took
right,
a
'cause-
short rest.
No, because you went somewhere, and I rolled for you. Your camera died, remember? So you guys took a long rest.
Where are we?
So
Oh,
you-
then I'm taking a long rest.
yeah. So you should be able to at full hit points, everyone.
Except me.
I'm gonna sneeze.
Well, doesn't being
And-
unconscious count as being rested?
No, you should be at full too, because you were down for before.
I'm gonna sneeze and turn
Okay,
into
so
a
wait,
mammoth.
hold on. So then I got hit for 14, healed for 11, so I got hit for 3.
Got it.
Okay.
Jadobi.
Oh, I'm
Now I'm
gonna.
at 169.
I'm gonna sneeze and turn into a mammoth.
You watch as your form changes again into something else, and now you feel a little bit more clarity. You feel a little bit more focused, and you kind of understand what's happening now, moving forward.
What is wrong with you?
As Barakabu asked the question, where are we? You all are looking down this hallway, and again, it's endless. You don't see the end. And the second that Jadobi syncs with what's going on with whatever just happened, you watch as the hallway shrinks. The entire room that you were just in is maybe 100 feet tops. You're right there at the end of the little area. Like maybe you've walked 20 feet, and you're at the end of this hallway. The illusion seems to have dissipated, and there is a door right there.
I turn back.
We were looking for a way out.
You
Can't do
guys,
that, Izzy.
I think I definitely know what that gem does now.
What?
I couldn't turn into those things before.
Oh, really?
I thought you could.
No, those were too big. This is new. This is very new.
Nice.
Hmm. Well, then turn into a dragon and fly us around.
Oh, yes. Wait, there's a door. Should we go through it?
Oh, yes. Once
It's
we get
too-
outside the door.
It's too late. I'm thinking about Unos now. He put it in my head.
Unos, the
Yeah.
green dragon. You think in your head and you watch as Jadobi's form starts to shift a little differently, and you watch as he explodes into what looks to be a young green dragon. Not quite the same size as Unos, but he
Shit.
is a young green dragon.
Oh,
against
shit.
the wall. Maybe not now.
Sorry.
Hello!
Sorry.
Everyone, can you?
I'm done.
Oh,
Sorry.
Milk the dragon?
that was awesome.
What? No.
Can we harvest scales from you and sell them? Do you grow them back?
Hey,
I
everybody.
don't know. I don't know.
Hmm,
This is all very new.
an
Wow.
experiment.
And you guys do see that Barakabu is up now, by the way.
Boo. Are you
We're
okay?
sorry.
You're conscious now.
Yes, I punched Torque and I healed him.
Oh,
And that takes gives.
Balance.
uh,
What happened outside with the giant?
Huh?
do you feel evil in you at all? How do you feel?
What's the last thing you remember? How'd you get in?
Last thing I remember is when we came looking for Torque, but looks like we found him.
Yes.
Yeah, he's here. He's right here.
He's right here. Yeah. Okay. Do you remember the giant that you got away from the tower so we can get in? No.
You roll a history check.
12!
12. The last thing
What's
that
up
you
with your rolls tonight?
He's saving it for combat. The last thing that you remember, you do remember yelling at the troll, at the giant creature. I think you flipped him off, and then maybe you might have mooned him. I can't remember. And then you took off into the forest, 'cause I forgot you weren't there for that either. You took off into the forest. It chased you. It really couldn't keep track. You were kind of toying with them, and you eventually did a full circle, came back to the tower, walked into the tower, closed the door, thinking your friends were there waiting for you, and they were not. And you walked down the corridors for just a little bit, and then everything went black, and then...
That's right. I had an idea. I was going to try to get myself taken to the prison in the tower so I could find Torque.
Oh. I mean,
Guessing that didn't work out.
you were halfway there. You were halfway. Points for that.
Points for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Excellent attempt.
Mm.
Good
I
to have
thought
you
it was
back.
pretty clever.
Indeed.
Good to have you back.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to check this door for traps.
Investigation.
All right. Here we go. Oh, natural 20.
Damn. You're useless in battle.
Oh,
yes.
oh, damn.
Right?
There are no traps.
Oh.
It does not seem to be trapped.
JK.
I'm going to open the door slowly.
You open the door slowly, and you seem to be on the back side of this tower. You walked around the tower previously. There were no doors on the side, but you open the door and you see the mountainside, and you see the very tall ironwood trees right there by you. And you're
Well, we
back
made it
outside.
out. Is this real? Is this illusion?
With that 20, yeah, it looks real.
Okay. Wow. Well, that was
Even I
fortunate.
expected.
I mean, I kind of wanted to reach the top. I'm not gonna lie.
Another time, perhaps.
I'm gonna look up how tall would I guesstimate this tower is.
From the outside,
Yeah.
100 feet maybe.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take a quick glance, you guys. I'll be right back. Unless anyone wants to go. No? Okay.
What?
Going up to the tower? Is that what you're doing?
I just want to see the top. I just want to see the top.
Hmm.
And it might be able to. I can see farther in the distance, so I can see a town maybe.
Sure.
I'll go with you.
Okay. I'm going to use my own wild shape, and in a swirl of green, I'm gonna shapeshift into a giant eagle.
Okay.
I'm gonna put down my wing to let Denahi and anyone else get on.
Okay.
Hop on. Shotgun.
Don't turn me into an eagle.
I'm not. You're fine. Don't worry. I'll be right back. And we shoot into the sky.
Okay. You fly into the sky. Perception checks.
I make them with
Into
advantage.
the sky. 6.
6 perception.
With advantage, I have 26.
26. As you get to the top, you see that there's no windows, there's no openings, there's no crevices, there's no balconies or anything. It's just a straight tower, and it bevels in to a point, and you're able to kind of latch onto maybe like a bar or something that's coming off the tip of this tower, and you're able to look around at the area. Please make a history check for me, Jadobi.
I'm normally good at that. Let's see what happens.
But you look around,
Take a
you're
look
able
at your
to.
history.
The tower is taller than most of the ironwoods. Like, it only looked like it was a couple hundred feet up, but it was much taller than that by the time you actually got to it. It felt
Yes,
like it.
iron wood.
Okay. All right. So history
My
plus 7.
nickname. Torch.
23. History.
23. As you look around the area around you, you do start to recall, like from this bird's eye view, you're able to kind of identify some of the locations that sound familiar. You do see the Forgotten Knoll, where you first appeared next to this, that misty area that you didn't want to go towards. You do see the entire Twisting Marsh, and you do see the very, very bright Whispering Wilds. That's where you actually first got here. But near where the Whispering Wilds are, where the location where you were, you did see mountains to your northwest, but you were following Toric's beacon, so you were going south. You do see a city, and it is a city that is emerald green, very, very tall, buried within these mountains. What would you like to do?
And I'm the only one who sees that, right? Now he doesn't see that.
Correct.
Okay.
I don't remember if you have them.
Feathers in my eyes.
Okay, noted. Before I head back down, the top of this tower, you said it comes to like a peak?
It's like a peak, but then there's like 2 metal like bars that come off that might have held flags or something at the time.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll head back down.
Okay. You swoop back down to meet Barakabu, Torque, and Aika waiting at the bottom.
Shapeshift back. Guys, I saw a town. It was where we started. You know the colorful forest that we appeared in before we went into the marsh?
Yeah.
I saw an emerald city.
Mm.
I think that's where we need to go.
Also didn't realize I said it like that either, but we'll go with that.
You didn't. You said like a town of emerald or something like that. I just shortened it. I saw a
We should
city
watch
of
out for
emerald.
flying monkeys then.
We should. Anything can happen in the Fae. How? So it took us 3 days to get here from the spot that we were at.
Correct.
So how long would I guesstimate us getting there? Like 5 days?
To walk back.
Yes.
I mean, it was really close to where you guys landed before.
Okay, so how much would I guesstimate?
It would
3
be
days,
about-
4 days?
It's 3.5 days.
Okay.
If you walk.
Okay, guys. I think we can make it there in about three or so days. I need to speak with someone about the gym that we just found. I don't know who, but I think whoever's the druid that's in charge here should know that I ate it by accident.
And I put a hand on his shoulder and I tell him, if you need to talk to someone about it, I'm here for you.
Thanks, Barakabu. I'll catch you on that. And Barakabu, what are you doing? Barakabu, what are you doing? What is this? I hit his hand. All right, I guess there's only. Oh, I'm gonna look around. Do I see the giant anywhere that we had to sneak
Perception
in?
check.
Can everybody?
I'm gonna see it out loud. Does anyone see that giant?
Sure.
Ooh, that was good.
21.
21.
3.
I do a 23 to look for aura.
11.
Aura, you see the same kind of aura that you saw on the way in here. There was a lot of red mixed with a lot of, yellow, variant shapes and sizes, kind of
Yellow!
smattered throughout the forest.
But nothing big.
Nothing big.
I see nothing big.
Oh, all right. Great. Awesome. I guess we're good to start making our way to the city then.
Okay.
I'm going to take out Travius and Kibla for people to ride as I
Okay.
get on Ica.
Okay.
All right. And I just have crap, I forgot his name. The little guy, little rock guy, who's like right in front of me on Ica.
Grick.
Greg. There we go. I'm sorry. A lot of names. It's been a long day. I was bound to forget
Pickle
somebody.
Grick!
Pickle Grick.
Pickle Grick!
All
There
right.
we go.
Perception checks.
Ooh, natural 20.
Me too.
Hey!
Um,
I'm more surprised that Ann got one. That's surprising.
I know.
What am I
Anything can
rolling
happen
again?
in the Fae.
What was this roll? Was it perception?
Perception.
19, 20, 25. 25.
25.
Oh, wrong way.
Yeah, so you're able to navigate the rest of the ironwood grove, get past through that, and you start to head towards the swamp.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
There were giant trees here when we came here the first time. Do I see them now?
You can do a nature check.
Nature
There's a glitch in the Matrix.
check.
A glitch in the matrix.
Nature. All right, so that's gonna
Oh,
be
man.
plus what? Nature. Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Plus 7. 22. 22.
Don't worry,
22.
Torque is just staying very still.
The ironwood trees are like redwoods. They're monstrous. So they're definitely big enough for what I think you're trying to do.
Dope. Cool. I am going to. Actually, no, because I don't have that. I don't have that. So nope.
Nope.
Mark off that idea. I forgot. I didn't prep that. So we're gonna go on towards the marsh.
Okay. So you continue through the marsh for the better part of the day. Can everyone make another perception check?
Doop, 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 doop. Natural 20 again.
Nice.
18.
18.
Why?
11.
11. As you continue through the swamp now, you're able to stay on the high ground, staying away from the area that you saw that acidic troll the last time you were in there. With Barakabu's keen sense and everyone else's, your perception, you're able to kind of navigate the swamp on the western side of the swamp, staying away from as much danger as possible. You make it about halfway through the swamp on your way back. You seem to have traveled a little faster than you did the first time here, but it does feel like the sun doesn't quite go down, but it does feel like it's getting darker.
Okay. Do I feel like, how can I ask this? It's getting darker, but the sun does not seem like it's going down. Do I feel tired? Do I feel like I'm done for the day? Do I need a long rest?
Yeah, it does feel like it's the end of the day.
Okay, guys, I think I have to call it for now. It's hard keeping my eyes open.
I can use the rest of myself.
I
Been a
don't
long
know.
one.
I've been asleep for a while, apparently.
You
I'll
have-
watch while you guys rest.
Thanks, Barco. I'm going to kind of just take out, like sleeping bags or whatever, kind of like set things up.
Okay.
Just kind of. Oh! But before I do that, sir, we are currently in the swamp, yes?
Yes.
I am going to.
Someone getting murdered right now?
I think my room, my housemate is watching wrestling. I am.
Well, I guess
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm
I
just
guess
going to
that's
sleep.
acceptable.
So yeah, I'm going to knock out.
Okay. So, while Denahi and Jadobi go to sleep, Barakabu, you're taking watch, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
And Torque will probably go to sleep too?
Yes, everyone will sleep, and I will do some crunches.
Cool. Can you make a perception check for me?
I rolled a 17 while looking over my glistening abs.
Alright. I created another temporary thing. 1 second. Sorry. You said it's 17?
Yes.
Extra. You the majority of the evening goes with no issue. You're able to kind of scan and keep an eye on what the fuck is going on right now? Keep an eye on
Nobody knows.
wow, there's too much going on. You're able to keep an eye on the area and nothing of danger comes too close. The last half of your last half of the evening, as the morning is, it feels like it's almost time. Can you please make another perception check?
It's a 15.
15. You do hear something in the sticks in the woods, maybe 200 feet behind you, the direction you all came from.
I roll a 21. Does it appear harmful?
As in your perception check?
Yes.
You roll you hone in and you try to do your insight check, and you know that you heard something in that distance. You don't see an aura.
I call out to that area. You're very clever, skilled that I can't spot you, but I know you're there.
No, you don't. You hear in the distance.
Yes, I do.
No, you can't see me.
Yeah, no, I know you're there.
Another perception check for me.
19.
19. As you kind of like lean in a little bit, you see a very short creature. It looks like he has kind of brown, fuzzy hair. He's got some horns on the top of his head and a very like obscure nose. He kind of peeks around a tree.
Hello, tiny one.
Who are you? And he kind of
I'm Barakaboo.
He ducks behind the tree again. Barakaboo?
Hmm?
What are you, Barakaboo?
I mean, sometimes a friend, sometimes a lover, most of the times a badass, but I like to call myself an Azamar monk.
Are you going to eat me?
No. No, I don't think I will.
If you try to eat me, I will turn you into a brownie.
What's a brownie?
First time in the Fae?
Yes.
They're very annoying little creatures that run around the ground.
So not something to eat with lemonade.
They might be tasty. My name is Dietrich.
Oh, hey, Dietrich. I'd introduce my friends, but they're unconscious.
Perhaps they should wake up. Danger is coming.
Oh, okay. With that, I throw a large rock on our fire.
With that, you hear the explosion of the fire just kind of crackling the wood, snapping, and this loud, jolting noise wakes everyone else up from your long rest. You do get the benefits of a long rest to do what you need to do. As you do that, He's very,
Yeah,
very
oh,
skittish, and he
oh,
continues to come out of the bushes. And you do see that the top half looks man-like. He's wearing a nice vest with very nice buttons. It's like a lavender color. He's wearing what looks to be some like maroon pants. But from the thigh down, he is goat-like.
Oh.
He is a little fawn,
what
or
was
or a
what's
No,
going
steer.
on? What's happening?
Dietrich here came to warn us of danger.
Who?
Dietrich, the very smartly dressed little goat person.
Hello,
Oh.
Fellow goat person.
how are you?
Hello.
I
Oh,
am
hi
Dietrich.
there. Hey there, Dietrich.
Denahi is my
I'm
name.
Jadobi,
yes. I didn't say my name, did I?
you're Jadobi.
I-
Do you
How
have
do
it?
how do you know me?
Can I see it? I'll turn you into a brownie.
S- Stop it, Dietrich. Stop.
What do you want to see?
He knows what it is.
How do you know me, Dietrich?
Show me proof.
How
Keep
do
your
you know
heads
me,
up,
Dietrich?
Jadobi.
I will
Don't fall
send you
for
to
his
the
tricks.
abyss. I will send you to the abyss.
I'll send you to the abyss.
Show me your proof.
Explain yourself or I'll cut you in half.
She will. I'll with that I'll release the warden staff.
Hmm. He puts his little wand back into his little pouch. It is you.
I
We
was
were
not thinking that's what you wanted to see.
we were expecting you, but you never came. They said you were coming, but you never came. You didn't protect us.
Wait, what? Who told you I was coming? I didn't even know I was. I'm here by accident. Who told you I was supposed to be here?
Ficia told us that. She said you
Fi-
were coming.
Ficia?
Yes, Ficia.
Fishy?
Ficia. I do not.
Wait, fishy like as in from
The
the
monk?
monks?
No,
No.
Ficia is what I said.
Ficia is someone different. When did they know I was coming? When were you told?
I don't even know what day it is anymore. Everything down here has changed.
Down here?
Now you're here. You can save them.
Save who, Dietrich?
Everyone. Everyone in the city. They're not here anymore. You were
Save
supposed
them
to
from
protect
what?
them. I don't even know.
I have never been here before, Dietrich. I'm. Can you? Okay. I protect them from what, Dietrich?
The bad people.
The
Oh,
bad
that's
people.
specific.
I was in the wine cellar when they came. I heard the screaming. I own the tavern there in the city, and it's all
Is he lying?
inside joke.
Before I get caught up. Yeah, I need to know. I don't do that anymore.
You don't?
All right, so that's a big number. Plus insight. Where's my insight? I know there it is. That's going to be a 31.
No, he's telling the truth.
Dietrich, how long will it take us to get to the city from here? Is it safe? Should we sneak in? What?
Yeah, you shouldn't just run in there. They might get you.
Okay. How far are we away from the city, Dietrich?
We're not too far. You can follow me if you want. We'll use
Oh.
these trees.
Okay. What's the vibe I'm getting off of Dietrich? Is he just kind of like aloof and like kind of?
I mean, he's a satyr. He's very tiny. He's very confused, scared. His hair is a little like it's like mangy. Like he's been out here for a lot longer, but by his clothes you think that he's a little bit more like civilized. And him saying that he, had a tavern there. He ran a tavern that, leads you to believe that he is not a like wild satyr out in the world. So he's not been home for a while.
All right. Before we move on, let me connect with the land for a moment, okay?
Okay.
I'm going to kind of just as I'm still standing there, I'm gonna kind of look down and begin to meditate so
Okay.
I can get better suited for the swamp that we're in.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Okay. Anyone doing anything else?
No,
I like your hooves.
thank you.
I have little horns. They're not like yours, though.
No, they're not.
Why are you so blue?
You know, no one's been able to give me a good answer to that yet, Dietrich.
Interesting.
We haven't seen anyone else like me.
Why are you so tall? You're very tall.
Yes.
I'm about as tall as your beard. You see Aika kind of like sneaking up behind him and kind of just looking at him very curiously. This little one talks a lot.
Eat him.
Your owlbear talks. That's weird. Hi, owlbear.
You hear him. That's weirder.
My name's Aika. Hello, Dietrich.
I like this guy.
I don't know what's going on here. You're very interesting. Are we ready to go now? Are you going to save everyone?
We're always saving everyone.
Wait. Where's my squirrel?
That's a good question.
We don't know.
Someone was watching him, right? I didn't kill him.
Check your bag.
Which bag?
I don't know. Don't you have Arlo and your squirrel in the same bag?
Well, no, Arlo's still back in, but
Well, so it'd be wherever you put Arlo in your little satchel.
Checking my bag.
So in the bag, you see your multicolored, six-legged squirrel kind of curled into a ball.
Oh. That's crazy.
Friend of yours?
Yes. His name is Solo.
Is he still alive?
He looks
Or
like
Gary.
Or Gary?
With that, Jadobi comes to. All right, I think I'm ready.
All right. Are you leading us there, or am I taking you there?
You're taking us there to be safe, remember?
Yes. Okay. Have you transferred via plants before?
I have before. Unfortunately, I don't have that gift at the moment.
I do. Follow me.
Do you? Oh.
So
oh,
he
okay.
moves really quickly. Are you guys following him?
Yes.
Yes.
I hurry behind him.
Okay. So as he's running, he doesn't even skip a beat. He does a little with his wand, and you watch. It's much different than how your trees open up. His kind of spin, and as it spins, you watch as the trees kind of open up into this round, kind of like a hobbit door, like a very round opening. And he opens the door and he runs right through.
Do I have to? I guess I'll scrunch down and run after him.
Torque and Aika will have to scurry through quickly, but yeah, you're able to get through. So
Come on, guys, come on.
You pop up on the other side. You are in the Misty Wilds now. Your perception checks.
Damn, I just got all my spells ready for.
Perception check.
Natural 1.
Nice.
24.
18.
18.
22.
22.
Skidoo.
Good, dude.
Yes.
So as you come out of this tree, you see that this tree is isolated all by itself. It's a very, very large tree with a little opening. It almost looks like a tree house. If you do look at your map, if you want to get a sense of the area, it's the top left corner of the map. As you come out of this tree, you do see the edge of the Misty Wilds, and maybe a half-day travel, you do see the peaks and the tips of the Emerald city that is over there, that is kind of poking through the forest by the mountains. So you do see the city of Oriel.
And you said it's at the top left of the map.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it with a little swirl in the middle, the tree.
Yeah, little door. Yeah.
Okay. Is this your home? This tree?
Um, I usually stay in the city, but this tree is kind of how we get around usually.
This is the main transport tree.
It's the safest. It's away from all danger.
Okay. Well, I see the town from here. Should we go? Stealthily.
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I'm following you now. I just got you here safely.
Okay. Where was the last place you saw Ficia?
I haven't seen her in some time. We were just in the city. Everyone, it was market day. Everyone was having a good time. There was music, and I have lots of people out there that were buying my ale, and then all of a sudden we needed more, so I went
Wait,
down.
did you say ale?
Yes, I make ale.
Well, I must try your ale.
Ooh, here. He reaches into his little pouch, and I'm telling you, this pouch is like a fanny pack, but it's on his hip. And he reaches into his pouch, and he pulls out what looks to be a very large tankard with like a metal lid on top of it. Would you like some now?
Sure.
Cup. So as he pours it, it sounds like it's flowing, and this endless ale is coming out of this thing, and it's pouring into your thing. Anyone else? No?
It tastes delicious.
You also get 5 hit points back.
Oh, well.
Nice. You know what? I like to have some.
Now that he knows it heals.
I mean, we're fully loaded anyway, but I mean, just a taste.
Yeah, so it's, one tankard of ale will give you 5 hit points. Nothing but from his thing. Yeah.
I'll drink it. How's it taste?
It's the
What
best.
does it taste like?
It's the best ale you probably ever had in your life, and you can actually taste it. Actually, you actually feel a little from it.
Really? Oh, okay.
Oh my.
I mean, tell me the flavor, man. Paint the picture.
Oh my God, really?
It has an amber taste to it. If you want to give it a direction. So he puts it back into his little satchel. Yes. So like I said, I came out of the cellar, and everyone, there was people screaming, and there were people that weren't moving, and there was lots of things walking around, and I wasn't quite sure what to do, so I ran.
A lot of things walking around. What things? What do they look like?
Yeah, I mean, they were very crazy looking, kind of weird monster looking things, like about twice as big as this big guy right here. They were very tall.
Twice as big.
They were very tall.
Oh.
Some of them had bones coming out of their like shoulders. I don't know if it was like clothes or something, but it was scary. It was really scary.
Did you happen to see any chains on these big things?
Chains? No chains.
Okay, good. All right. Cool.
There was a she was very beautiful, but she came with all the bad people, so I don't think she's good. But she was wearing some really nice, like, silk. She was wearing like a really nice silk dress with lots of flowers on it, and she had her hair kind of pulled into a bun. She looked very pretty, but she came with all the bad people. I don't know what happened.
Was her hair white?
No, her hair was black.
Was she in charge?
She looked like she was in charge, yes. I only saw her from far away, though.
Okay. Well, luckily, I don't think this woman is Lady Rosalind.
I don't know
so
who
Are
that
you
is.
sure?
Lady Rosalind has the white hair. Okay, well, noted. Good information to have. Let's go with caution. I'm going to tap the staff, and as the kind of shadows around us start to cling to us, as I cast pass out of the trace.
Okay. So plus 10 to all your stealth checks. If you guys are going towards the city, please roll stealth checks.
walking towards the city.
22.
To get to the city, we have to like go like under trees and stuff, right? We have to get to the Misty
Yeah,
Wilds.
there's still at least an hour walking in the woods before you get to
Cool.
the border of the city.
Good.
30.
30.
Ooh.
Stealth for me is gonna be
You rolled a
24.
natural?
What was it, JW?
24.
24. Boo? Torque?
28.
28.
I had like 22.
Okay. So you take the next hour or so. You get to the outskirts of the city. All right. Yeah. Here we are. There is the front gate. I don't know what to do now. I don't know. What are we doing?
I don't either. I don't even know what I'm looking for besides a woman.
And big things. Are there any other entrances into the city that you know of?
I mean, I came out of the sewers.
So an underground.
Yeah, there's sewers that go to my wine cellar.
Can you guide us there?
Yeah, I can try. The big ones might need to squeeze, but I can try.
Okay.
That's what. Is that what we want to do?
Yes, we want to go through the cellar to your cellar, so we can go up from there.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay.
Be quiet though. I don't want to get eaten.
You won't get eaten with us around.
Okay. So he leads you to the backside of the castle. At first glance, you don't see anything awry. You don't see any evil lurking on the walls of the castle. You don't see anything by the front door. He does take you to the backside of the castle, where there is a very similar hole, almost the same size as the Hobbit hole that you went through for the door. It is a very similar size, and he walks up and he kind of waves his wand in the circle direction. You watch as the grate actually like pulls open. All right, here we go. Sorry for the smell. Constitution saves, please. And since Barakabu got all the bad ones out of the way.
14.
They did. 23.
23.
23 as well.
Shidobi?
20 total for me.
20 total. It's probably the worst smelling thing you've ever smelt in your life, but it's not enough to make you yak or pass out. But the aroma and the essence coming from the funk on the ground like burns the eyes a little bit. Torque, you and Aika really have to kind of hunker down. You don't have to actually step into the sewer spot. You are able to kind of straddle the funk and walk on the outsides, but it's not comfortable at all. You walk through the sewer for maybe in half an hour or so. Very slowly get through the sewer. You come up to a four-way pass where you can continue straight or you can go left or right.
All right, which way are we going?
Left.
You don't know where his cellar is, Barakabu.
I don't remember.
What do you mean you don't remember?
Left it is.
Why would it be left?
Feels good.
Don't you know the way to your cellar?
I don't. I feel strange. Yeah. Let's go left. Left feels
Wait.
right.
Okay, hold on for one moment. Barakabu, what do you see with your special sight?
What'd you roll?
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
You roll your insight check.
Nope.
Oh, you just did it.
It looks good, Barakabu. Is Can I roll for insight to see if he actually did it?
Sure.
All right. Oh, that wasn't good. My insight 15 total. Oh, wait, you know what? Guidance. All right, that's better. 16 total insight.
Are you telling the truth, Barakabu?
I rolled a 18 deception.
So he's telling the truth.
Okay. We're good. You don't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, looks pretty good.
There's probably a way up from any one of these ways.
All right, then I guess left it is.
So you walk a little ways as you go left, and it ends at like a it's all barred. There's no door. There's no doorway. But you do go a ways to the left, and you turn left again, and there's no way out once you go left. Huh. I thought you said we go left.
We're not from here, remember? We're just kind of. So I'm looking at him, and I know he seems confused, and he said he feels weird. Do I notice any kind of magic or anything?
You
on
can do an
him?
Arcana check, maybe. Can everyone make a Wisdom save as well?
Well, I mean, should I even roll the Arcana check then, or?
You could still try to identify it.
18.
18.
Wisdom save would be 13.
13.
17 Arcana check for me.
There seems to be something in the water that is affecting him on like a mental level. Torque, you said you got a 13?
Yeah.
Denahi, what'd you get again?
Oh, I already forgot.
It was higher though, wasn't it? I felt like it was higher.
60?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Brakabu and Jadobi?
26.
26.
You guys, there's something in the water. Is this
There
a charming effect?
No.
Are you 1000% certain?
Yes.
I am straddling, you said the water thing, though, right?
Yep.
Wisdom save. That's gonna be a 22.
22. So you all feel kind of fine. You feel a little fuzzy, like you've been, smelling paint thinner for an entire day. Torque, you start to get really dizzy. You're losing focus. You keep seeing visions of Bonra in front of you, and then you're like, that's not real. There's something messing with your head right now.
What is happening?
You said something's in the water? Should I
Something's in the water.
electrocute it?
Yes. Yes.
All right,
Is
make
it
sure
the
no one's
odors?
touching the water.
Eros is gonna encapsulate my body in bark.
Okay.
Okay.
Something is happening.
And I'm going to channel a ton of electricity in the core of my body, and it's going to come out of my tail,
Okay.
which is dipped into the water. I'm going to cast, I guess, Shocking Grasp?
Sure. You watch as you see the charge of electricity goes through the sewage water. At first, nothing happens. Then you see a thump, 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 and you see some rats and like really gross-looking fish just start to float to the top of the water, and they're all dead.
Dinner, anyone?
Eros out.
You would eat something from this water?
No, there's something wrong here. We have to go. Let's go back to the front. Let's go back to the.
Huh?
Let's try to go left again.
I'm gonna stay very, very close
Again.
to this guy,
Okay.
just in case anything happens. Do I see where the thing is in the water by any chance?
Perception check.
Because I saw it in the water controlling him. That's gonna be 13 total.
13. You don't see anything in the water. You don't see any movement after the water kind of settles once the dead rats and fish pop to the top. But you do see like a steam like emanating from the liquid. The stuff that I was saying that was burning your eyes earlier.
It's the odor.
I
Something
think-
is a gas or something.
It could be toxic.
I keep seeing my loved ones. What is
What?
happening?
Yes,
we must
that
go.
means we should leave.
We must go. Come, follow me. And he starts
I'm
to scurry
running
a
after him.
little faster. He goes back to the main area and makes a left. So in theory, when you were first coming, you just went
It would have
straight.
been a right, yeah.
So he,
Go straight.
yeah, he
Okay.
he goes to that other corridor. Perception checks.
6?
6,
17.
17.
18.
18 total.
So Torque, Barakabu, and Jadobi, as you guys are and Ika's following too, is as all of you are kind of going as fast as you can down this pathway, you do see a little beam of light, like natural, like candlelight flickering, and you get around the corner, and you do see what looks to be a ladder that goes up to a hatch that is closed, and there's a little candle that's burning right there. You don't see any other signs of life, but as you get towards that ladder, you see through the corner of your eye, or maybe you hear something, and you do see a little in the water in that main four-way space. You do see a little swoosh in water.
I'm gonna give Eros a shake of power.
So oh, that's fancy. The wine cellar is up here.
Wait. Hold on for 1 second. Guys, we have something to take care of first. Something's following us.
Something is.
Something
Where?
in the water is following us.
Where? Show it to me.
I'm gonna point at it.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw an axe at it.
Roll for attack.
That's definitely, well, let's see. Sorry. That makes it a 28 to hit.
28 to hit. So as Shajobi kind of turns and points to the water, you see that there's something swimming in the water. You hurl one of your axes towards it. It splashes into the water, and the axe comes back to you. And as it comes back to you, you see biting on the handle of this axe is Grek, holding onto your axe. You just kind of rode your axe back from the water back to you.
Greg, what are you doing?
I'm gonna grab Greg.
He is filthy.
Oh, Greg. I'm gonna druid craft the sludge and stuff off of him. Yeah, I'm gonna put him down. Anything else?
No. He goes like that, and you watch as he spits out one of those, the fish bones where you see like the skull and all the bones. He just spits out some fish bone.
Oh, Greg.
Charming.
Yes, nice work though. Cleaned it.
Denahi,
New friend of yours?
could you? No, he's always been there. Denahi, could you? I'm gonna pick up the fawn guy, Satyr. I'm gonna hold him in front of Denahi. Denahi, could you dispel magic on him? I'm feeling like there's something a little off.
Attached to him, you mean?
Attached to him?
Magic?
Yes, I feel like there's something that might be controlling him, and I just want to make sure that we're not going into a trap.
I love you just holding him.
Yeah.
Why are you holding me?
Don't worry, friend. It's okay. Don't worry.
Better safe than sorry, I suppose.
It won't hurt, I promise.
Nico. And so, yeah, swirling purple energy is coming from my chest gem and out, swirling around me and just hovering above us is going to be Nico.
What are you doing? Wait. What are you doing?
You won't feel a thing.
It's okay. It's okay. We just want to make sure that you're not being controlled. It's okay. Don't worry.
Nico uses dispel magic.
So as Nico goes to dispel magic, he goes, and he does a little quick thing, and nothing happens. He counterspells the dispel.
Of course he did. Of course. No.
Don't do dispel magic on me. You'll fuck up my weapons.
We want to make sure that you're not being
Give me
being
your
controlled.
weapons. Give them to me.
Wouldn't that be like some other sort of restoration, not dispel magic?
I don't know. It's okay. We're not. She's not going to target your weapons. We're just going to target your mind. Okay.
Would he be cursed?
Do not worry. All right.
Nico. And he's going to use something else once I find it. On here somewhere.
I'll just stand here awkwardly being held by the druid.
I'll gently put him down.
He runs.
Oops.
He run.
Damn it.
Looks like your big friend.
I can do greater restoration, I guess.
You do greater restoration?
Do it.
Okay.
It's my one a day.
Is this Nico or you doing it?
Nico, I can't do that.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
So Nico gets large and does greater restoration on the fawn. He kind of like shies away as Nico illuminates the space very very brightly. Once it kind of you watch as like this radiant kind of energy kind of hovers around his head and it kind of dissipates. Oh, thank you. I don't like it down here at all. Let's go.
You.
Wine cellar's up here.
How do you feel? Are you okay?
I feel better. There's something in this water. We have to get out of here.
What's in the water?
I don't know.
Yes, we must go now.
It's some sort of runoff of I don't know. But it's messing with my head.
All right.
I follow him. I guess I have no choice.
Okay.
Damn it.
He climbs up to the thing. He opens the latch. He jumps in. He's like, "Come on now." Then he goes up into the cellar. You all follow?
I follow suit.
And you die. No. As you get up there, you see some stairs that go to a door that opens up immediately into the space. And inside the space, you do see a lot of barrels and boxes and crates and all sorts of things that would be in a wine cellar. So you do see two sets of doors. You see one door that is a normal doorway that goes to the left, and you see another one that is kind of angled that looks like, one of those, like the cellar doors you would see, that would open up. You know what I'm saying? So those are the two doors that you see as you go into the space. All right, so, yeah, here we are. Now
Great.
Now what are we doing? Sega.
All right. Just stay here. So I'm looking up at the double doors on top. I can guess where those are from. I'm gonna look at the second pair of doors. Friend, where does that door go to?
Well, the big ones over there, they go outside, and the one right here goes to stairs that goes inside the tavern.
The big door goes outside,
Yes,
and the other door goes upstairs to the tavern.
correct.
Perhaps we need fresh air.
Let's go to the tavern first, just so
Sure.
we don't know what's in the streets right now.
No, we don't.
Is there a
Alright,
way we can look around without being detected?
I mean, the stairs go up just a little ways, and then there's another door, and then that door goes into like a storage closet that goes right behind the bar. I don't know if anyone's in there. I mean, these things were pretty big, so I don't think they're in my bar. But I could be wrong. I don't know. We can take a look.
Yes, let's do that.
Is that what
And
you
I'll
want to do?
follow.
Okay.
Yes, stealthily, quietly.
Please be quiet and please roll a stealth check.
+10 to everyone because I have the thing.
Except for me, right?
Him too. Oh shit.
Oh, cool. Then I got a 14.
23.
I got a 13 total.
Barakabu? Torque?
23.
Aika?
22.
22.
Ica. Okay, here we go.
Ez?
Oh shit. Ica got. This is gonna be a rough one. +6. Okay, 18 total for Ica.
18. Okay. So as you get up the steps, what's the marching order?
I'm gonna say I'm in front.
So it's the satyr and then you, or
Sure.
are you in the front?
It's the sitter and then me.
Okay. And Aika's in the back.
Yes.
Me third. Nico's already back into my jewel.
So as you go up the steps, right when he gets to the top, he turns around to say, "Watch out for that last step." And about that time, you step on the step, Jadobi, and it cracks and makes a little noise.
I think I
Sorry.
found that step.
Sorry,
okay.
my
It's okay.
bad.
Shh, 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 shh.
So he goes to open the door, and it goes. and it's like really, really loud and just obnoxious, but it does eventually open. What do you do?
I'm going to. What do I hear?
Perception check. As you go to listen, he kind of scurries around the corner into the storage room that's in there.
17.
17. Nothing.
Okay, I'm
Really-
gonna climb through.
Really awkward silence.
I'm gonna climb through stealthily.
Okay. Roll another stealth check for me. Anyone who wants to follow.
Oof, I failed. That was. So that would make it a 14.
14.
22.
22. Okay.
24.
24.
21.
21. So you all manage to get out of the little storage closet, kind of sneak around the bar. Torque kind of shoves himself through, makes a little bit of noise, but you realize that nothing is aware of your presence. Once you get into the space, Dietrich had gotten there just a little bit before you, and he's kind of weeping by a woman. You see a woman, looks to be potentially elven. She's wearing a like a brownish dress. She has blonde hair, and she's standing there by the bar, holding what looks to be a plate of some tankards.
Ale.
And he's crying over her?
He's crying right next to her.
Do I see anyone else in here besides this still woman?
Perception check.
You must be crying because it's not your ale.
Paul, be quiet, please. Shh.
Is she moving?
She's not moving.
8 total perception.
8 total. At a quick glance, there's maybe 12 or so patrons in this tavern.
And no one is moving.
No one is moving. Everyone seems to be kind of frozen in place.
I'm going to walk to the still woman at the bar that Dietrich is crying over.
Yep. What are you doing?
That's what I do.
You're just walking over?
Yeah, I'm cautiously walking over to him and the still woman.
You can do an investigation check, I guess.
What is wrong?
She's not moving.
I'm gonna walk over towards the entrance door as stealthily as possible.
Sure.
Try to look outside.
You can roll a perception check as well.
15 investigation.
15. As you get closer, you kind of walk around her left side. He's kind of looking up to her. He's crying. He's weeping. He's just kind of pulling on her cloak, and nothing's happening. You see her expression. She's like, looks like she was like in middle conversation, looking to hand someone a platter of tankards, and everything is frozen. Nothing is moving. Please do an Arcana check. What was your perception check?
12.
12. As you get to the door is actually creeped open just about 6 inches. So you're able to kind of peek through the doorway, and you see what looks to be a market square full of people, and no one seems to be moving. There's people in the market. You see fruit baskets and other market stalls and other things, and no one's moving. Arcana check.
Denahi, could you come look at this, please? My Arcana check was a 6.
I walk over, and mine's gonna be
A 7.
24.
24. As you come and you look at what Jadobi is looking at, and you see this, the barmaid at this bar, and you get closer, and as you start to walk closer now, because everyone else is kind of behind the bar on the side, but as you walk closer, because you've already passed her and you're coming back, you see her face, you see her eyes, everything is frozen, like frozen in time, but you see this very faint blue, like essence shield. It's like she's entirely, like she has like a force field that's entirely covering her entire body into this one pose. But as you're walking closer, and what you notice is her eyes are doing this. Her eyes are moving around, but she's frozen.
She's been paralyzed.
She's conscious. Everyone here must be.
Oh.
Some sort of magic.
Okay.
Nico, dispel magic. And he comes out, does his thing
So he does a wave of dispel magic and nothing happens.
throughout the tavern.
Nothing happens.
He comes and just lands next to me.
Nothing
Didn't work.
happens.
They did this to them. That's why the screaming
Oh.
stopped. They did this.
Hmm.
They did this. Is he looking anywhere when he said they?
He looks towards the front door. You know, the same area that Denahi just left.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna in front of the woman. After Denahi, do you tell me that her eyes are moving?
Who
Yeah.
is they?
Okay.
Well, I say she's still conscious.
Okay. I'm going to move to this woman's face.
'Kay.
To see her eyes.
Okay. She looks at you, like
Oh.
she acknowledges it's creepy as fuck.
Oh! It's okay. It's okay. I think I might be able to help. Okay. But if this works, I just need you to stay very quiet. Okay. Okay. I'm going to start to chant in Druidic and place my hand under her chin with a glowing, warm aura,
Mm-hmm.
and I will cast Greater Restoration on her.
As you cast Greater Restoration, you watch as her eyes are darting all over the place as you're doing it, and then they go center and they stop moving. And after a time passes, you watch as that bluish essence starts to kind of peel away, and it gets to right about underneath the lip, and it goes right behind the ears. So the rest of the body is frozen, but like the top of the head becomes unfrozen.
Oh,
Uh,
I'll look around and see
Who
how.
Who
it
did
is.
this to you?
Dietrich, is that you? Are they with you, Dietrich?
She still can't move.
Yes, we're with him. We're with him. Yes, he brought us. He brought us here to help.
Shh. Be quiet. They will hear you.
Who are the?
He only has to see you.
He only has to see us.
Yes, the little one.
The little one.
You have to
Okay.
be quiet.
I'm talking to her in a very quiet voice. Okay. What can you tell us about this man?
I heard them call him Ethael.
He fell.
He's a very small creature. I gnome-like almost. And he sits atop of a very large orc of some sort.
Okay. All right. He's on the top of an orc.
Ugh.
A gnomish man. What about the woman? We were told about a woman with
Yes.
black hair.
Yes, she is with him. She protects him, I think.
Hmm.
Okay. What is your name?
My name is Hera.
Hera.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't feel good.
It's okay. I'm going to see if I can finish this. All right. Give me one moment. I think I can do it again. Give me 1 second to look over my spells real quick. Greater Restoration. Oh, it's the 5th level, so I can do it once more. I'm gonna burn my last 5th level.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on hopefully the rest of her.
Okay. So you cast Greater Restoration a second time, and you watch as the cloak or whatever it is starts to peel away of her body, and you watch as the second it kind of passes her midsection. She looks like she's becoming like short of breath, and the spell finishes and the cloak dissipates. Thank you. And then she just falls over.
I catch her.
You catch her, you keep her from falling flat on the floor. She's unconscious, breathing, but unresponsive.
Okay. Dietrich,
Yes.
let's take her to the cellar for safety, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
So you take some time. You rest her down into the cellar. What would you guys like to do?
Well, guys, what are we thinking?
Seems that something's wrong here. Is this normal for the Fae?
I don't believe it is. This seems very. I mean, I don't know. I've heard crazy stories here, but I don't think this is normal.
No, something's going on. Someone's corrupted the place.
Talk.
Do we
How
help?
are you feeling?
Something's wrong. I don't like it.
All right. Well, Denahi, what did you see when you peeked out of the door?
Nothing really. The rest of the town is like this. All frozen in place. We don't have
What's
enough
making
power
this
to
happen?
restore all of them. We'd have to kill the source, which is, I think, that woman. But I don't know where we would find her.
Woman.
The woman that we were told of, she was wearing silk. And
Yes,
she
the
brought
black
all,
hair.
And she brought all the bad things, and I guess she is protecting this small gnome man, I think it was. So it would seem that she is a protector of maybe this guy who's trying to become king, or
Perhaps we should lie in wait and draw her out to us.
perhaps that might be a good idea. How would we draw her out?
We don't know what we're dealing with, though. Should
We just
come-
make noise. We'll drink some air. We'll make noise. Let them think we're in here.
While you all start to contemplate and plan what you want to do next, let's go ahead and take our break at that moment. So we're going to go ahead and do our mid-show giveaway. Give me 1 second.
Mid-show giveaway.
Exclamation
mid-show
point
giveaway.
raffle to enter in that mid-show giveaway. We're going to be back in about 10 minutes or so. So we'll see you guys soon.
Sweet.
Whee!
So we did during the break. We hit 8,000 views, and what are we gonna do for that 8,000 views, Dork?
We are going to give away a Torque shirt.
Woo!
I don't know where it is. I had one here. Where'd it go? Well, whatever. You know, it's the beard all over the shirt.
So go ahead and hit ! raffle to enter in the Torque T-shirt Team Torque giveaway for our 8,000 views. Everyone, that is huge, huge, awesome news. So thank you all for sharing and watching the show and all the awesomeness. And that's all I got.
Yeah, seriously, we got to 8,000!
Yay!
So excited. So, with that, you all are planning and deliberating and all that jazz scheming inside of this tavern. What do you want to do?
Quick question, Solo. Private notes are through Discord chat?
Yeah, you can do Discord. It's probably best.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I say before we plan anything, we try to stealth around the city to get a lay of the land, just to see, who's patrolling where, what these things look like, maybe where this woman and this man are holding up, maybe like in a castle, just to understand it better, and then we can kind of come up with an idea of what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's okay.
All right. Of course, I'm gonna pass without a trace us, and
how long does it last?
An hour.
Yeah, you probably need to do it again. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna tap the staff, and then I'm gonna look to Barakabu. We'll follow you, okay? You're kind of the best at this.
Okay.
All right. And I'm just kind of waiting for him to go, and I'm gonna follow.
Can everyone do a perception check for me?
Ica and Greg will be
24.
staying here.
Ike and Greg are staying in there?
Yes.
Okay.
17.
17.
Remember to add +10.
Now this is a perception check.
Oh, I'm sorry. 21 for me, perception.
Okay. So, you poke your heads out of the
Oh shit.
you poke your heads out of the tavern, and you are able to get a better idea of what the area looks like. So what you see before you is the town. You are currently right here at this door in the tavern, and you do see several townspeople, a dozen or so townspeople that look to be frozen currently in the space that they are in. Very similar essence as the Hera, the barmaid that you just saved, but there are dozens of civilians out there on this field. You do not see any enemies or threats at this time.
Okay. Progress.
Where do you want to go?
Are they hiding?
Not that I can tell.
But do you think they've moved on?
Do I get the impression of any sort of directional aspect?
Of evil
If I
entities?
check, yeah.
You can do a check for that if you want.
26.
26. As you begin to... You're still in the doorway? You haven't ventured out yet? Is that correct? Or you're starting to?
Starting to.
Okay. So as you kind of scan the area, you do see all the yellow bluish essence for all these people. There doesn't seem to be any of the townsfolk look to be like masquerading as townsfolk, but they're actually evil. They all look like innocents scattered throughout this area. You do see right around here on the back side of this stage. So there's a big stage. It looks to be two bards playing music. But on the back side of that stage, you do see standing before you on the back side of the stage a female. She has very, very pretty silk green robes on. She has some sort of round umbrella that she's holding at her side. She has black hair with a bun in it, with two what looks to be sticks pinching the bun together, and she's standing there on the other side of the stage.
Jadobi.
I see her. Does she see us?
You're not sure. She's not looking in your direction right now. Barakabushi is black, by the way.
Am I in control?
Wisdom save. Haven't done this in a while.
Oh, crap. 8?
8. You're gonna want to go. You could still be tactful and stealthy, but you're definitely going in her direction. The choice of that is up to you, though.
I am moving in her direction.
Okay. You want to tell
But
me?
very swiftly and with clenched fists.
Okay. Which direction you want to go? You can use the color codes of the fruit, like the purple fruit. Here, or do you want to go to these?
Oh, I was looking at our Zoom call and not the mixer.
Yeah, the camera should be very similar to the Zoom and the mixer call.
Yeah.
Glasses. What's everyone else doing while Barakabu is?
I'm with him because I said he was gonna lead the way, so I'm a little bit confused.
I'm gonna a sort of arc motion as I'm to try to like keep my flank to her outside of her peripheral.
Okay. So you're wanting to go this way, or you want to go arc this way?
Yeah.
Because I'm not bringing her out yet, but she's roughly right here.
Sorry, there's a big delay for the mixer versus you. What I can hear you.
Gotcha. I mean, the Zoom video should still be the same. She is currently right on the back side of this stage.
Oh, hey, it is on the Zoom video. Okay. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'll take the ladder.
This way?
Yeah.
Okay, stealth check.
There's a ladder to climb?
Oh, natural 20.
Natural
so that
20.
makes that a
Hey.
So,
like a 41 or something. I
yeah,
don't know.
so you get roughly there with your full movement. You can dash. You can use your bonus action to keep going if you want.
Barakabu, what are we doing, Barakabu?
And he's already gone. So are you following him?
I guess I can't if he's gone. I mean, if he's doing his
he started going. You go to have a conversation with him. He's already moved. So you can follow him, or you can
earring. Barakabu, what are you doing? What's going on?
I have to go and punch the shit out of her.
What? What? Uh-oh. Guys, something's wrong with Boo. He's doing that thing again.
What?
What thing?
Jadobi, what are you doing?
Boo!
Well, I after hearing that, I know what he's about to do, so I'm gonna try to get into a good place. How many feet away am I from her?
From her?
Yes.
90 feet maybe.
90 feet. Okay.
Maybe.
I am going to go that red barrel.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Here?
Yes.
Are you gonna try to go in front or behind the bar to get there?
Behind the bar, just so I won't be seen, being very stealthy.
Stealth check.
Woo! Natural 20.
All right. Yeah, you get there with no issue.
Damn.
Is anyone else doing anything else?
We're not in initiative, right?
Not yet.
I'm gonna just keep making my advance on her.
And just so everyone hears me, whether it's through my voice or the earring, guys, remember to stay within 30 feet of me, and I can help you be unseen.
And do I have what's my proximity to her?
Right now you're still at least 60 feet, if not more, away.
Oh well, it just so happens that I have 60 feet of movement.
I want to get within 60 feet. I want to move up 30 feet if I'm not already. I want to be within 60 feet of this woman.
I said it first. I'm closing the distance. I'm 0 feet.
So you're trying to get right up on her?
Yeah, I'm gonna get right up on her.
So,
And as soon as I'm in range, I'm gonna try to just sock her good at the base of her skull from behind.
okay. 1 second.
You're within 60 feet.
All right. So as you get closer to her, you do get over here. Jadobi, you said you wanted to close 60 feet, 30 feet.
I want to be within. Yeah, I want to be within 60 feet of her. Like Still hitting.
Stealth check.
Not bad. 25.
25. Yeah, you get there, no problem. But so as you get closer, both of you realize that she is not standing there on her own 2 feet. You realize that she does not have legs of a person. You see a giant insectoid creature, which I'm going to show you actually, because this is Thrill Studios, ladies and gentlemen.
Dope.
Cool.
Cool.
Terrifying.
Sack of heads.
Yeah, right.
So you do see this creature once you get close enough to it that it is some sort of monstrosity. Can you please? So you're gonna do an attack, Barakabu? Go ahead and roll for attack.
That is a 27 to hit.
27 hits. Roll for damage.
Focus
And I
about to
am
get real. We
going
need you. Oh, he's okay.
For the spot where her vertebrae would connect to the base of her skull.
Sure. Okay. Roll for attack.
Okay.
Or you roll for
Shit's
damage.
getting
Rather.
real.
Yeah.
We need
First hit would be for 12.
12.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I am going to go right back at it for 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. And this time... Okay, this time we got a 16.
16. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I'm actually going to expend a key to put myself into a dodge state, and then I'm going to move well outside of her range with the remainder of my movements.
What's the rest of your movement?
If we're not in combat, then...
It's after you punch, the combat's starting, so I'm just curious.
Oh,
yeah. So
okay.
that would be the end of your turn.
Well, yeah, so I should have some movement left if I took the movement to get here and then initiated combat to start turn.
So I would
right?
say you can jump back about 10 feet. That's probably what
Okay.
you got left. Okay. Can everyone
That'll
else
do.
please roll initiative?
Ah, damn it. Well, okay.
Well,
21.
17.
Okay. So
20.
I'm sorry, what was that number, Ann?
20.
Oh, nice.
Natural.
So that's gonna be a 3 for me.
So Boo's on top, followed by Denahi. Torque, what'd you get again?
I got a 17.
Okay. And Jadoki is way down.
3. And Ica
Ike's
got
not in
a...
initiative.
I know he's not yet.
So he can roll when he gets.
15, 16. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so yeah,
Noted.
when you either you can dictate when he comes out, or we can figure that out later.
All right.
What'd you get for him anyway? We'll just do it anyway.
16.
Got it. Just to make it easy. Okay. So, top of the order, Barakabu, you run around the corner thinking that this is some tall, elegant woman, revealing that she is this giant, drider type of creature. Doesn't seem to be phased by your appearance. You leap up in the air and, crack her a few times in the back of the head, and then jump back down and get yourself into a dodge state. What would you like to do with your turn?
Okay, I'm going to use... If I move 10 feet away, I'm going to move 10 feet plus 5 back in, and I'm going to hop up on that table.
The stage?
And, yep.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw myself off with a flying knee strike
Okay, roll for attack.
at her face. And that is a 29 to hit.
29 hits, roll for damage.
Okay. And that's a 15 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
I'm going to segue that into a Frankensteiner as I twirl myself around to the back, and I'm going to elbow her in the head again.
Okay.
And that is a 25 to hit
25 hits, roll for damage.
for 14.
14, okay.
And I'm going to bring that down. And going to do one more attack, bringing both fists down onto her collarbones, assuming she has them.
She does.
Oh, lost my die. It's a 26 to hit.
Okay.
For 16.
Got it.
And bear with me because for some reason I lost my stuff on here. There we go. Okay. And with my final blow, going to bring myself back around to the front, headbutt her in what I hope is her nose. It's a 26 to hit.
That hits. Roll for damage.
For 11 damage. But as I kip myself off of her and backflip away, I turn it into a stunning strike, expending 1 key, and she has to make a con saving throw against DC 18 or be stunned until the end of my next turn.
I got a 19. What was the save?
18.
Okay, so she saves.
And I backflip away because impunity.
Where are you going? Just further away from her?
Off the table and landing into a 3-point bonus.
Got it. Okay, Denahi.
All right. Where exactly am I on this?
You're still in the tavern. You're still in the tavern
Okay.
door.
All right. I'm gonna sneak up, I guess, towards where Jadopie is.
Okay. So your full movement you'd probably get right there, maybe,
Okay.
if you can see yourself.
And how far am I from
From
Arachna Lady?
her, 60 feet maybe.
60.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna blast the bitch. So I'm gonna dip
I'm gonna
behind.
blast the bitch.
What's in front of me? That fruit stand?
Yeah,
Is it fruit?
there's. Let me use the lights. It's easier to use the lights. There's a civilian right here. There's a
Mhm.
civilian right here. These are all fruits. There's a civilian right here and right here. So there's roughly 4 civilians in the shot. You can try
What
to
kind of
weave.
bar is this?
What kind of what?
We're
Like a
outside
market?
now.
There's a lot of fruits in this bar.
I'm gonna grab like an apple or something and then kind of duck down and take a bite of the apple
Okay.
and kind of take a look around. I'm watching Barakabu like wail on her.
Yep.
So with the apple core, I'm gonna like roast it with my fire and just launch a firebolt towards.
Okay, roll for attack. And Torque, this is outside in the market, so that's actually like an outside bar.
Okay, so
This is.
I just don't know
outside.
where I am.
You're still at the door. You have not left the tavern yet.
Oh, I can't see it. Okay, cool.
Can you see my dot?
Yep.
Got it.
Hold on a second. Sorry. Spell attack. Damn. 24 to hit.
The hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Um,
32 points
Interesting
of fire
sounds.
damage.
32 points of fire damage.
Apple core to the
Nice.
face.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
That's my max movement, huh?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna take another apple and then duck down.
Okay. Nico's still in your chest?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. He's out too.
Yeah, I think you put him back in your chest when you went up the steps.
No,
Oh,
I
you
took him
back
out again.
That's right,
Yeah.
that's
So
right.
he's there. Fuck, okay.
So he's still at the door, so he can fly out of the doorway
Yeah.
or whatever.
What's his max movement? He's about the same as me, huh? Maybe.
Yeah, I think I have him at like 40 feet, walking. Maybe. Yeah, we'll
I
call.
think
Yeah,
he
we'll
can
call.
fly at like 60. I could be wrong. I don't know. Never
Yeah,
mind.
I really have no
Sorry.
idea.
Okay, he's gonna fly over to me
Okay.
and or a little bit past me, I guess.
Okay.
In plain sight. I don't think he would care.
Okay. Let me get my little dealios.
Stop it. Come here.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. So you launch this firebolt. It flies between the civilians' well-placed aim sniper shot with this firebolt. It hits her. She screams in pain, and she actually shows an emotion and a reaction now. Not to say that Barakabu wasn't doing enough damage, but this seemed to hurt her. The fire seemed to hurt her more than the blunt punching did. And she
Do I
kind of
notice
turns-
that?
Perception
Rain
check.
down the flames.
She does look
17.
directly. Yeah, you would have noticed that. She definitely. She cringed to the burning of the flesh, and she is looking right at Denahi right now. And it's your turn. Nico moves over there. That ends his turn. Cool. Behind Barakabu, you see a whirlwind of like this dust and like black smoke kind of spin around and quickly dissipate, revealing a figure standing right behind Barakabu, looking right at him. You see a very hulking orc creature with what looks to be a grayish blue little gnome-like figure sitting Indian style on some sort of chair apparatus. But that is his turn to show up. Torque.
Okay. I am how far away from this individual?
You're at the doorway 50, 35, 40 feet maybe?
Okay, so I'll come in, trying to put myself, I guess, behind that the sack of orange stuff or whatever over there.
Which ones?
To the north.
This
Well,
one?
my north. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, Denahi, he has 90 feet flying. By the way.
He does?
Oh,
Okay.
shit. That boy can move.
So I assume that's basically my full movement. I will.
You might have like 10 more feet, maybe.
I will enter rage.
Okay.
And then I will throw an axe at the new arrival.
Got it. At the orc or the little dude?
Is little dude just riding on the orc? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, he like the orc is wearing like a child carrier, and the dude is sitting up on the.
Awesome, a Bjorn. Okay, so I throw on Bjorn dude.
The big guy or the little guy? I'm so confused.
Little guy.
Oh, got it. Little guy. Got it.
Ooh, I crit.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, it must have been
So,
good.
yeah, it's like almost max everything.
Yes.
Nice.
So let's see, that's 49 points of damage,
Yeet.
First hit, Lord.
and it was easy to add up.
All right. So you throw this second axe that you're able to throw with your first attack, causing 49 points of damage. Second attack.
The second attack. Shoot, I should have spiked him, shouldn't I? Damn it. That is a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay. He will take another 24 points of damage.
That's damage. Okay.
And then I guess I have my bonus. Oh, no, I don't.
You raged.
That's it. Yep.
Ends your turn. Aika.
Can he make a perception check to see if he hears anything?
Sure.
Because he's just chilling, you know.
So what brings you here?
Ooh, that was a good hit.
Ooh, that's a natural one.
Yeah.
Oh.
He doesn't get a turn this round.
All right, that's fair.
Okay. So she turns now, looking at, surveying this area, sees. Let's see if she sees Jadobi.
I am super hiding, and I'm like stealth, and I still have the shroud up.
There's a
I haven't done nothing.
There's a sense thing too. She's also surveying the area. She's gonna charge Barakabu, so she's gonna crawl over. Gonna take 3 attacks at Barakabu, 2 with her blade. So she pulls out what looks to be a
Disadvantage.
disadvantage. She pulls out a large, like samurai type blade, and she will take 2 swipes at you. The first one is a 17. That misses. Second one is a 22.
Match, but disadvantage?
That's with disadvantage, yes.
Ah.
The first one was a crit. So that's fine. You take 21 points of slashing damage. Please make a intelligence save.
Intelligence save. Interesting. Oh, rolled fair on that though.
Okay.
16.
16. You take an additional 6 points of psychic damage. You feel like there's like two giant hands just crushing your skull as she swipes you with the blade the second time. So you only take half damage for the psychic damage. She continues with her third attack, which is a bite. So this underneath her dress, it kind of opens up, and you see these giant, like spider-like talons that go and they try to
Under her dress, really?
That's how the mini's designed. Come on.
Ah.
Fuck! I rolled another natural 20. This is 23 to hit though. The other one. So that one still hits. Can you make a strength save for me? That's not too bad.
A 22.
22. You take 13 points of piercing damage, 6 points of poison damage, which I don't think you take.
Nope.
Right? And you're not grappled. We're having a Galen moment here.
Dude, come here.
That ends her turn. At the end of her turn, you see two very large creatures kind of come out of the woodwork. You see one, you see that, comes out of the behind a tree. It's a very large hulking creature. I'm going to show you guys on the mini too. Just again, this is Thrill Minis. New sponsor of Ukodor, has lots of really cool minis that you guys can buy at their shop. Check them out. So that guy comes out there, and this other little hulking dude, very ugly looking dude with a big hammer, comes out like behind by the well back there. That is their movement. That is the end of their turn. Jadobi, finally.
Alright. Enemy. Okay. Alright. Seeing all of this and noticing how she reeled at the fire, I did not use fire. I will. What do I have? Crud, I don't think I really have it. And then, who's all in the way? Oh, by the way, can you, between me and the big Spider Woman, could you point out any of the civilians that are not moving for me, just so I know who's in the way?
There's 3 people right here.
Gotcha.
And there's two on the stage.
Oh man.
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Oh. Damn it. Okay. 5, 10, 15. And then there's this guy that Torque's been hitting. Oh, and you went to small screen. Okay. Oh.
Just pin it.
How bad does the gnome man look on the back of this orc?
How bad? Like evil bad?
How like Torque fucked him up a little bit. So how bad does it look?
I mean, he's bleeding a little bit. He still looks fine.
Looks fine. All right, I will cast 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, perfect. Okay. From my leathers, like I have seeds in my like leather arm and stuff. Spiked vines are gonna start to grow out and kind of like gnarl around my hands. I'm gonna send my thorn vines shooting for the gnome man on the dude's back.
Okay.
Ooh, natural 20. Nice.
Nice.
All right, thorn whip. I think it's.
Oh, you're hitting a lot of them.
Right. Hopefully, I mean, but this is like a weak attack, but it's fine. Let's see. Thorn whip is, I believe, 3d6. 3d6, yeah. All right, 1, 2, 3, and because I hit him, I am going to pull him 10 feet towards me off the orc. Not bad.
Okay, I'll let you do the damage first.
9 times 2, 18, 23 points of piercing damage as the thorns like rake across his skin, and I pull him off.
Do a straight strength check.
See, okay, so I can't do these vines are like magically powered, so I would be like a wisdom save. Like I'm not using my strength at all. Here we go. Oh my god, that was almost really bad. I mean, that was still pretty bad. Let's see. This is going to be 16.
16. So as these vines just damage this little creature sitting on top of this orc, you go to pull, and the magical essence of these thorns pull this little creature. The orc quickly, instinctually reaches and grabs and holds on. The little dude is attached to the chair that is attached to the orc. The orc is able to turn towards you, and now he is looking at you, holding on to the little dude, but he's still on his shoulders.
Okay. Well, okay, that was my action. Bonus action, I will, Eros is already out. He's already empowered. Bonus action. I will, let's see, do I have the spell ready? 1 second. Do I have it? Grasp. Let me see. I do have it ready. Perfect. All right, I am going to, let me just look at the map. My tattoos and eyes start to glow a bright green as I will manipulate the rock formation right behind the orc guy, and I'm gonna cast Grasping Vine.
What rock shape are you referring to?
What rock shape?
Yeah, what rock shape are you referring to?
The ground, the bricks, the
bricks?
cobblestone. Yeah.
Okay. And what are you trying to do? Like just vines coming from the bricks?
Yeah, they're not gonna do anything just yet, but with my bonus action, I'm going to cast Grasping Vine, and like it's like this really thick tentacle of like earth comes out and is ready to grab anyone. And I am going to move. How far can I move back?
I mean, how far do you want to move back?
I'm gonna. He's 30 feet away. I'm gonna move 20 feet back.
Like this way towards the Nahi?
No, all the way back towards like the house. Yes.
Like there?
Yeah, I'm done.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, and I'm gonna be like, I got. I'm gonna yell for him.
Natural 1. Sorry.
Again?
I rolled it this time. You rolled it the first time. Okay.
Can I roll it instead?
It's already rolled. Dietrich is also sitting with Aika. They're like sitting there like, it's good times. They're fine. Top of the order. Boo.
Can you please put an indicator behind the guy just so I don't forget that my Grasping Vine is there, please? Like a dice or anything.
I got you. Barakaboo.
I look this Draugr lady right square in the eye, and I cock one eyebrow, and I slam my fist together.
Okay.
And a burst of flame ignites.
Are you going big? Or are you just
No.
igniting? Okay.
And has she spoken at all to us? No.
Not yet.
All right. Well, I let her know I'm about to rock your face and break all 8 of your legs. I announce it. I call it out. I'm like Babe Ruth, but with violence. Okay, that is a 26 to hit.
It hits. Roll for damage.
And now that is a 23 total damage with some fire in there. Tasty. And that is one right into the solar plexus. I'm going to come around with another strike into what is apparently her rib cage for a 23 to hit.
Okay. That hits. Roll for damage.
19 is 21 total damage.
21 total damage.
And I am going
Can you do a
to.
deck save for me real quick?
I mean, I'm on deck save the shit out that. I got a 28.
28. As you go to punch her in the rib cage, you see underneath all of these cloaks and robes, you catch it at just the last second, a shining glimpse of a flicker of another blade. She has 2 other arms, and the second you come in, she lunges out with her another sword. You're able to kind of dodge some of it. You do take 7 points of slashing damage as she does catch you just a little bit. But please make a intelligence save again for me.
Oh, that was quite a good intelligence save. That is a 19.
19. Similar thing, you take 3 points of psychic damage. Ooh, you feel like someone's like crushing your skull. You can finish your turn now. Sorry.
Yeah, way to interrupt.
Reaction.
That she has extra arms. Because I came back around with a 28 to hit.
That hits.
And that is 25 total damage.
25 more damage. Ooh.
And I'm coming around, back fist to the back of her head.
Okay.
That is a 29. Or actually, it's not even 29, it's a 32. Never mind.
32 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, it hits. Yeah. It hits clean through her.
Wow.
All right, and that is a 26 total damage. And she needs to make a DC 18 con save.
Well, she's not going to, because the choice is yours.
Oh.
Oh, well, that backfist took her head clean off, and I launch it at the orc.
Okay. Performance check. So as your back fist knocks
It's gonna
her
hit
head
Torque.
clean off, you watch as it just, and you see some of the spinal cord still attached, and very reminiscent of episode 1 Barakabu with throwing heads at his friends.
6.
6. No, it does land in the fishmonger's basket though. So that little basket of blue fish has got a head in it now. Her body does, her body starts to kind of like coil up. The spider does fall on its back. The legs curl in, and it starts to kind of like sizzle and kind of decompose almost instantly. Is that any?
Yeah. Well, with the remainder of my movement, I guess I will run right up in the face of that orc, and I will just give him a little head weave.
Okay.
And say, "How you like that?"
Griffin Co. just said that they have a basket like that with a head in it, so I need to get that for next time.
Nice.
Nice.
It's awesome. I love Griffin Co. That ends your turn? I'm sorry, I squirreled.
Yeah.
Nahi.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Alrighty. So I'm preparing another firebolt. And I'm gonna step forward, I guess, like right between the 2 tables in front of the big bad who's just encased in vines.
Okay.
And he's gonna burn. Bah! Just
What are you shooting at him?
firebolt,
Firebolt at the little dude or the big dude?
little dude,
Got it.
with 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay. 27 points of fire damage.
Shoo.
And then I'm gonna keep moving behind. I guess it looks like a table of rolls, like the man.
Yeah. Right here.
I'm
Where
gonna
else
take,
would she go?
I'm gonna take a couple of those and stress eat, and then that's gonna end my turn.
Okay.
Nico, on the other hand, charging up just at the same time I was, and as soon as I hit him with my firebolt, he's gonna come down with flame strike.
Do it.
So there's like the sky is opening up in front of the dude, and he hopefully hits. 21 to hit.
Hits. Roll for damage.
Yeah. So a big beam of fire is gonna just.
Got it. Roll for damage.
17 points of fire damage.
Nice. Got it.
And that ends his turn.
Ends his turn.
And it was ranged, so he probably just attacks from where he was.
Oh. I thought he swooped in.
No,
I thought you said he swooped in.
no, he ain't swooping.
Got it. You actually hear a voice now from this little creature. That wasn't very nice. Con save, Miss Denahi.
My response is, bitch, please. I take a bite of my roll.
He
Constitution
whispers,
save?
bread makes you fat.
Con save, yes.
24.
24. You actually fail.
Damn. Okay.
Dang.
You take 95 points of necrotic damage as he points at you and he says, "Die."
Too bad. I'm immune. Eats another bite. But just to be a dick, hellish rebuke.
Nice.
Fuck y'all! I'm immune.
I love level 14.
Tired of saving people. Hellish rebuke.
But for trying.
Find it.
Thanks for playing, bitch.
So it's a deck save.
18.
Fails. So. 3. Oh, really? Damn. Okay, hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's like 1d10 after level 2. So.
Okay.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm 14 now. This is gonna take a long time.
Griffin Co. Check him out. All this stuff you see here is from Griffin Co. Check him out. Cool bits. Paint him.
Alright.
Play with him.
Cool bits, cool bobbles,
Do things.
cool everything.
I'm gonna keep randomly talking about Griffin Co. until they send me some like an ad copy for me to read. Griffin Co. A co for your griffins.
I love all of the terrain and all the things. Like I love seeing the whole makeup of this market. I love it.
It's fun. It was fun to make. Frantically painting this week.
And you
the
see,
tavern.
Ann loves it. She's just like, I'm gonna go to the rolls and eat them.
I sent a picture of that
58.
already. 58.
58 points of fire damage.
All right. That wasn't nice. Can you make a deck save for me? He's gonna use 2 of his legendary actions.
Ah, you dick. Alright.
Are any of them magical? So she can use her. Well, actually.
You sure what?
Never mind.
13.
13. Fail.
Ah.
You take.
You had a good run though. You had a good run.
Not a good one.
You take. God bless America, man. I rolled almost all 6s. You take.
Well, fuck you.
54 plus 40, so 94 points of force damage, as you are almost disintegrated.
Ooh.
Ugh, I collapse to the floor, and like the roll just like turns into powder in my hands.
Are you unconscious?
No.
So, how many hit points do you have?
Left?
Yeah.
Like 13.
Oh. Okay. That ends his turn. Torque.
Okay. I I will run and leap and plunge the other axe. Can I? Oh, what? Can I do that? Can I switch axes?
You can switch actions, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna switch to the other axe,
The big one.
run and leap, which would be movement, and then the extra or the bonus action would be to charge it,
Okay.
Charge it.
and I will swing and attack.
Okay, roll for attack. Redemption.
Redemption indeed, sir. 22 to hit.
22 hits.
Okay, and he will take
4d12 damage.
Dang.
Also, add an extra d12, 2d12 to it because this creature is undead, sir.
Okay, so that's 27 points of damage.
That's with 6d12.
Yeah, sadly, I rolled a bunch of like 2s.
So as you come down hard on this creature, it reveals to Jadobi and Denahi specifically that you see his flesh as this radiant energy burns through this little creature. You see that his flesh is kind of an illusion. That the prettiness of this little creature is actually decayed. You see half of his face is missing. Some of his chin is exposed. So this creature, Torque, you do realize that this creature is undead. And he takes 27 points of damage.
All right.
Just to recap for me, who did you hit, Tort?
The
Did
little,
you hit
little dude.
The little
guy?
dude on the back.
Gotcha. Thank
And
you.
I ran and leaped at him and hit him with this big axe. And I'm gonna wait. Yes, I get the extra attack, so I can swing, right?
Yep. And roll with advantage. Your first one should have been advantage.
All right. That definitely hits.
Okay.
It's like 35 or something.
Okay. 6d12, sir. Count your round. This is the first round of your lightning axe. It's the first time you used that too. Stop talking about it.
38 points of damage.
He is looking pretty rough.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
I am now right next to him, so if he does the casting, I would like to take a swipe at him,
For sure.
and I'll be.
Yeah, she's dead. So now, oh, Torque. Hang on. I guess we'll just leave the battle cam up until he comes back. So Barakabu, Jadobi, and Denahi make perception checks for me real quick.
All right, here we go.
Oh, natural 20.
Natural 20.
15.
15.
I got a 22.
22. All three of you see it. So these two creatures, this one runs over to this one. This one is already standing there. They're both taking swings at civilians that are standing
No!
right there. That guy, I mean, unless I roll really shitty. No. You watch as this civilian is just cut down. You just watch as he just turns into split paste. The other big dude is gonna.
What is split paste? I have never heard that.
Like he just
before.
gets squashed, but he's cut in half at the same time. The other one
that's
actually misses. I rolled a natural 2. So, boom! He makes a very loud hammering noise that does alert a certain someone next time around. Yep. So ends those two large creatures' turns. It's now back to Jadobi.
Okay. Well, let me mark.
But
off.
it is very obvious that they're just attacking the civilians now. They're not worried about you guys right now.
Oh, that's their mistake.
That is not cool. All right. So the big guy to the left of me missed his guy, and the guy to the right of me hit and killed that guy.
Yeah, this dude killed his dude. But he's gonna start walking. There's another person behind this shack you can't really see. There's 2 people right here standing next to this house. There's a lot of people everywhere, and this dude over here missed.
Okay. Man, I just shit. Well, I didn't just shit. I'm just saying. I was going to go there, but these people start coming out the woodwork. Oh my god. What am I going to do? Oh, I know. Okay, firstly, how far is the big guy who missed his mark? How far away from the orc and the little guy is he?
20, 25 feet maybe?
Good. So good. Okay, so this is what I want to do, but I'm trying to be careful about this. I'm not trying to kill anybody.
Got it.
I still have my grasping vine up, the tentacle of earth. I want what I want to do is send it after the giant that missed his mark, and I want to drag him 20 foot forward towards the undead orc guy that Torque's attacking.
You're trying to grab the big guy and bring him towards the little
Yes,
guy.
but I don't want to crush any of the civilians, and they're like slightly in his way. I don't want to hurt them.
Can you do that with large creatures larger than you?
I'm sure I can. You know what? Let me look at it real quick. I'm sure I can do it. Grasping Vine, where are you?
It's fine. It's roll a
He has to roll a save.
roll a performance check to see if you can weave it in there, because Torque is right there too. Technically Torque was right next to it, but I see what you're trying to do, so just roll a performance check for me.
Oh, crud.
No, you should be fine.
May I do a nature?
No. I said
Okay.
performance.
I mean, hey, I asked you. Performance. 15 total.
Oh, you're fine. So, how far can you drag him?
20 feet. He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
I rolled a natural one.
Okay, he's getting dragged forward 20 feet straight towards the orc.
Knock some people over. Doesn't look like
Okay,
they're
but
dead.
they're good.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, so what I'm going to do now, 5, 10, 15. All right, I'm going to run right up to the past Denahi to like the oranges I think I see.
Yep. Oh, they're pumpkins.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15. Perfect. Okay, well, I'm gonna take one step forward and one step to the left. Forward and to the left. Perfect. Thank you. I'm going to hold the staff up. It's going to glow a bright, fiery red,
Okay.
as my eyes and tattoos glow red as well. And I will like wave the staff as if it's like a sword, and this giant wave of fire is going to just shoot from me in a 15-foot cone. They have to make dexterity saves against me.
Okay, and it's a fire cone. Is that what you said?
Yes.
Highest was a 14.
Fail. All right, so that is going to be.
Can you navigate Torque? Because Torque is right there as well. Torque's right behind him. So
If you allow me.
Torque probably have to make a save as well.
Yeah, but he's really good at those dex saves.
Dex save, sir.
A dex save, all right. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. 13.
13.
Oh, really? With advantage?
Oh, I did not roll with advantage.
You always have advantage because you're.
Oh, well then that just changed everything to a 19.
19 total?
19 total.
You fail. I'm sorry.
Oh well.
Okay. So that's gonna be all right.
I mean, I'm like 8 feet tall. You're like, oh yeah, you're good at dex.
Well, yeah, because you get advantage. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3.
I have like a
4,
+1 to my dex.
5, 6, 7. All right, here we go. All right, so that's gonna be 6, 9, 12, 16, 20, 21, 25, 29, 30, 31, 36 points of fire damage to both of them.
And Torque?
And Torque, yeah.
Yeah, he's looking pretty rough.
And also, by the way, the little guy on the orc's back gets that too.
Yep. Yeah, everyone failed.
Excellent. How much movement do I have left?
5 or 10 feet, maybe.
5 or 10 feet. I'm gonna hold. Yeah, I'm gonna go move 10 feet back.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Got it. Dietrich is still hiding. Barackabo.
Ba-dum-ba-da-da-dum. Well, who's looking roughest here?
Me.
What the fuck?
I know, Torque's looking pretty sideways.
Well, look at that. Okay. I am going to start out by charging to this guy right in front of me.
Okay.
And I'm going to do a sliding strike and just punch right into the side of his kneecaps.
To which guy?
The one right in front of me there.
This guy here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is a... It's a lot. So it's a 31 to hit.
That hits.
And that is going to be 22 points of damage, flaming.
Okay.
And I'm going to come right back with my other hand and strike into the other knee. This time for a crit. Sweet. That's technically a 35 to hit.
Okay.
If that's enough. You know.
Maybe.
Maybe. And that is a 15 plus 3. That's a 23 doubled. So that's a 46 damage to the left knee.
Okay.
Sorry.
And from that, I'm going to do a twirling kip up. And I'm going to power slide quite a distance, apparently.
Okay.
To the Nahi. And I am going to heal her for a total of 22 points.
22 points.
Yay!
Okay.
And as I rise from healing her, I make a kissy face and turn around and smack my ass.
All right.
I will watch that booty jiggle.
Oh,
Gratefully.
it's like two puppies under a blanket.
Oh. Okay.
That ends your turn. Nahi.
It's my turn now.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on. I was gonna do a thing. Was I gonna do a thing? I wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing. Hopefully this doesn't kill me though. We'll see. So. Let me fucking find it. Okay, I'm gonna look towards the giant beastie guys in the back.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, go to your master. And I'm gonna cast Mass Suggestion. So it's a wisdom save
Okay.
for both of them.
And where do you want them to go?
I want them to just walk and kind of try to give a hug to the smaller guy, both of them.
Okay. Wow. Coincidentally, the big nose dude actually succeeded. The other guy failed, so he's gonna on his turn he'll go that way.
Okay. And then with my bonus action, I'm just gonna try to heal myself. Do I have any potions? I think I do, right? I don't know why I'm asking y'all.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't. Fuck. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna use Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Which is oh, it's gonna take a minute to add up actually. So I'll add that up on my own time.
Okay.
That's gonna end my turn.
And then Nico.
And Nico's gonna hold his action. He's gonna do a flame strike as soon as the giant is closer to the small guy.
Got it. Okay.
I know, yeah, and it's a 10-foot radius. So I'm gonna try to catch him on the end.
Got it. Okay.
Both of them.
Torque.
Okay, I'm right behind dude, so I'm swinging.
Okay.
And you said I have advantage, correct?
Yes.
Sadly, though, that is only a 22.
That hits.
Oh, wow, I really need... Oh, there 56 points of damage.
Jesus. The choice is yours, sir.
Oh, I'm just cleaving into him, man.
Okay.
He's gonna turn into mist.
You come down after that. The attacks from the previous rounds of everyone just kind of wailing on this dude. He's looking really rough. You come down hard with that big axe. You split him in two, and the orc on bottom is trying to like hold him up there. But the second that you split that creature in two, you watch as the orc's body goes limp and just falls on its own, and that creature is now dead. The second that happens, perception checks, please.
Everybody?
Yes.
It's a 19.
19.
16.
16.
12.
17.
Everyone except for Denahi. The second that creature falls and hits the ground and his body is split in half, you see the essence around all the civilians starts to separate. All of a sudden, the dozens or so civilians walking around all start to scream with panic, and they're scattering in every different direction. Torque, you still have action and movement.
I will spin to take a knee shot on this big guy.
Okay, go for attack.
And that's not advantage, right?
No. Yeah, technically, because... No, he saved. So no, it's not with advantage. No.
Okay. So that is a... Yeah, it's a 26 to hit.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh. Woo! Uh, 42 points of damage.
God, he's looking rough.
Fuck him up.
Yeah.
Does that end your turn?
That does end my turn.
Okay. At that point, Ica expends his movement to burst out of the place. He gets right about there. It's as far as he can go. This creature does like climb across. Everyone's scattering. He gets almost to where Torque is, about that spot where you gonna launch your fire blast, Nico.
Mm-hmm.
You want to roll for attack?
Alrighty. 15.
15. 15 just hits. That's silly.
Nice. I already forgot. Hang on. 46. $17.
17 points of damage. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Ends that reaction. Shinobi.
Okay. I will do a. I'm gonna do this one. 7. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Let me just look at the thing. All right. So, is there a civilian behind Torque?
No, that person would have ran away.
All right. Torque, brace yourself for impact! I yell that as my eyes and tattoos glow a bright, vibrant green, and the earth starts to tremble and shake under everyone, and I'm gonna pull up a geyser of earth under all three of them.
Okay.
It's a 20-foot cube.
Okay.
They all have to make dex saves against me.
Natural 20 for the guy with the axe. The other guy failed.
Oh, wow, I failed miserably. 8.
But that was with advantage, Torque?
Oh, it was not.
Okay.
Why does he get
oh,
advantage?
Because he has a thing with his barbarian thing that he always gets advantage on dexterity rolls.
Oh, you're right. I forgot about that.
Good memory.
Yes, I do. Well, that made it 15.
Fail. I tried.
Oh, well.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh, yeah. Advantage on dex against effects that you can see. Good to know.
24, 25, 25, 30, 30,
Well, it just means as long as I'm not blinded.
35. So everyone who failed is going to take 35 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
I half
And-
that.
And the guy who saved gets halved.
Okay.
And also Torque and the other guy who failed are now prone.
Got it. Okay.
I take
And-
half of that, so 17.
Yes. Ooh, yeah. We'll go.
Okay. So that ends your turn.
All that area, all that 20-foot cube of ground is now difficult terrain.
Okay.
Bonus action. I'm gonna look over to Denahi and give her a word of healing through fire.
Yay, fire heals.
Denahi, burn. That's my healing
Burn,
word.
baby, burn. I slowly reach into the tub of rolls.
And I heal her with fire for 8 points of healing.
Yay, thank you.
Of course. And I am done. How you doing, Torque? You okay?
I'll be fine.
Cool. I'm done. That's
Okay.
it.
At the end of your turn, the creature is going to use his attacks now. He's going to hit Torque 3 times with advantage because he's prone. 18 to hit. Torque,
Yes, that hits.
you take
Everything's halved.
42 points of slashing, halved to 22. 21? 21 points of slashing. Second attack. Oh, fuck me. Natural 20.
Oh boy.
You're gonna take 64 points of slashing damage, halved to 32.
Okay.
So he comes out hard with his big axe. Comes back hard again with the second time. Third attack. 22 to hit.
Yep.
As he comes down, let me roll real quick. Woo. As he comes down with that third attack, he comes down to try to just turn your head into paste. And as he comes down, you watch as he starts to get a little stiff. And as the axe comes down, his body just stops moving, and you watch as his legs, it's almost like roots are kind of entangling his legs, and his legs are becoming like almost like a tree trunk, and it engulfs his entire body as and he's coming down, he's yelling, and you watch as like leaves and roots and trees, and he turns into like a kind of dilapidated tree, and stops right before he hits you.
All right.
Perception checks.
14.
14.
5.
5.
Oh, natural 20! Shit!
You've been
12.
doing hella well with the roll.
So you hear the rustling of chainmail, of soldiers rushing in, and you see dozens and dozens, I don't know what I just did. You see dozens and dozens of tieflings in armor, wearing chainmail. They're coming around, they're surrounding everybody in this space. Jadobi,
Tieflings.
you probably are the only one who might know. History check.
Wait, who was rolling history?
Jadobi.
I am 1 second. Where are you? There you are, plus 7. 13 history.
The sigil on their shield looks familiar, but in this heat of the battle, you can't tell. So right now, everyone is surrounded by these armored tieflings with shields and chainmail and weapons. Top of the order, Barakabu.
Are they advancing or aggressive?
They're holding their stance, shields out, swords up.
Okay.
No one's saying anything. They're just
23 to check their aura.
middle of the road. They're what we say orange is defensive but not aggressive.
Right. Are you here to protect the people of this town?
No response.
I extinguished my gloves.
Okay.
And that's all.
Okay. Did not hear you doing anything.
Panic eating. So they're all tieflings or mixed race, or
They're all tieflings. They all are very similar tieflings. They're all very red tieflings. The horns are all very similar. Yeah, they all look almost identical. They're not identical, but they look very, very similar. And they're all armored and dressed up the same way.
But are they
Right.
udinical?
I'm gonna call back Nico, so he's gonna just be absorbed into my gem.
Okay.
I'm going to think on this familiar crest.
Do a religion check.
Because I, the player, know this crest, but I don't know. Let's see.
He doesn't really know it. He's just bluffing. He's just
I do know, actually.
He just wants you guys to think he's cool.
We found their armor in the tower, actually, and we have it. See, what am I rolling? I forgot. What am I rolling?
Religion check. It's also not the same armor.
14.
14. Okay. You, the symbol on
It's not what you're thinking.
the shield is what looks to be a root system that goes to a tree, that goes to a full developed tree on all the shields.
So they're Oaklandish?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is anyone doing anything else?
This is the symbol of the mother of Lelia, I believe.
We come in
No.
peace.
Hello, I'm Jadobi. I was sitting here to help.
Okay. The second that you say Jadobi, roll a persuasion check.
Ooh. You are 7. 24.
24. As you say that, all the guards are still kind of just in this defensive stance. Torque is just sitting on the ground like, what the fuck's going on? Barakabu puts his fire out to kind of show like, hey, we're cool in it. Denahi does a motion, and you watch as Phoenix, Nico disappears and goes back into her chest. Aika's looking around a little confused. The one big creature starts to kind of get up, and a few of the guards surround him and just real quickly just put him down. You hear a voice in the echoing of the background, kind of behind where the blacksmith area is. I don't know if you can see it, where the well is. It's coming around and it says, "At ease, my soldiers. They are friends. They are the ones who have relieved us of this troubling menace. Welcome, Jadobi."
Facina?
Yes. And coming from the shadows, you see Facina. She has bark skin, but she's still very eloquent. She looks very elven, but her skin is actually made of bark. And you see that she has almost like a root system coming from her head down to like the middle of her back. You can roll a history or nature check if you want.
And she says, I am Groot.
Okay, so that's gonna be 22.
22. She is a Tarve.
Oh.
And this is the first time I'm actually seeing
That is
one.
the first time you've ever seen one.
I thought they were extinct, yeah? Or Jadobi. Jadobi thought they were extinct? I'm asking you, I don't know.
I mean, you're not sure. It's it's ancient beings kind of come off as like folklore to people who haven't seen them.
As I look at her, my eyes just widen, just in disbelief, like, wow. I give her the druidic symbol for hello. It's an honor. It's an honor to meet you. It's an honor to meet you, Facina. I have never before met a Tarve. I I thought they were no more.
Yes. We keep our presence hidden from the outside world for reasons. So, we have much to discuss. But first we must clean and tend to our wounded. And
Yes.
relax and unwind. Welcome to Oriel.
Thank you.
Eats another bite of the roll.
and with that, we're you start to assess the wounded, help and heal when you can. You take, several hours to help heal the rest of the civilians and everyone else, assess the casualties and so on. And we can pick up from that when we come back. Just a reminder, we are not having shows next week at all. I am in the middle of moving. The nice part is the next show that we have should be in the new space with a much bigger surface area for battle scenarios and encounters, so that's kind of exciting.
Ooh.
So stay tuned for that. We do have a current raffle going on right now for our last raffle of the day. We hit 1325 as far as our followers today,
Nice.
which is really exciting. We hit, I think, 24 follows today. That's awesome. So exclamation point raffle to enter in that giveaway. Don't forget, if you're in the Mountain View, California area this weekend, we do have Ukodor Con all day Saturday and Sunday in the Game Castle in Mountain View from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So come out, play some games, meet the cast and other fans of the show. And if not, I'll be posting all sorts of pictures and stuff that day as well. So we'll see you there. What else we got? Oh, Origins of Ukodor does start on November 11th, Veterans Day. It will replace the Lore of Ukodor show. So stay tuned for more information about that. And have an awesome week. And we will see you all in 2 weeks.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Don't forget to enter the raffle!
Raffle!